I drove from Canada. I just come back exhibition. But I was placed into a group, and I imagine almost everybody here is a part of that group. While we got the message and everybody hears. A revolution has started. A revolution has started. But then I have a long time, because whereas we're defending the boss, every spirit of every ancestor rose up in this morning. Every spirit of the ancestors. You hear what I say? This is not a joke revolution. I mean, I want to feel so we come up here so we just come talk and look cute. Only realize that the media are there, so.
They were invited.
Of course they were invited. You know what? You think they don't know us, we are there, so. I want to know why they're not there, so either. You think the Prime Minister of Jamaica or the opposition will come stand up with me in support of our black brother that has united Africa and the diaspora? Oh no, watch the news. Every African country in their thousands. Look how much I will in Jamaica. Go play with theirs. Go play with. Everybody else up on TikTok and wind up themselves to collect pennies. I want to put in back some people third term. I'm here to labor right now, PMP, nobody knows I'm a straight independent. And I have been, I'm here the only ballad when I say come out and talk long time, say, Rasta should run the country. The only ballad come on and say, Rasta has done so much for Jamaica. Uno, Buster Man did send people to run down, dead or alive. I mean, I want them to forget.
Can't forget.
I don't want them to forget. And as we look for more sound here, suppose sound of my elder. Tomorrow we're 1 day older. What we are going to do? Just constantly come and meet under one tree. A time for we start light fire. A time for people know so we're serious. We can't sit down every day and watch the coal of a Clarendon. The goal of a Clarendon, the goal of a St. Catherine Bellas Gate, a dig out by C3 metal. Few goal, and the piece of land is over there. Real, raw gold. And the Prime Ministers of Jamaica, Portia included, them signed the deal for 5%. While our foreign colonizers leave us with 95%. And we are meeting on a tree and talk. When most of us we can't even buy a night dinner. And a real talk. We know the power of ganja. 3 of America's richest state make more than 20 million US a month for just retail ganja on the roadside. And I see people them tell we say it's illegal and they will lock you up for it. If you don't ever know one of it got through to actually set up a ganja farm in Jamaica, how much video camera one of you have? How much millions of dollars? Eh? Last time we carried one Kenyan young lady who there so she a Kenyan. And she didn't want some weed. And we carry her go up at the place, up a marketplace, we sell the ganja legally. And them say, why you want to ripe on the farm? Why you want to blah blah? She said Jamaica have the best weed that Kenya she come from. At first, she left Kenya come here for few weed. And we still have police and look for locking up few weed.
Wickedness.
We don't realize $3 trillion gets stolen. Few money, taxpayer money. A man still look for third term and we comfortable. We're comfortable. We never know that this is a youth here. We can't just imagine the night. Before him take over when him say, oi, tomorrow we are doing it. The man never sit down and plan a meeting. He plan him say, oi, it's either death or nothing. No, he is regarded as one of the greatest
Revolutionary.
This is our real revolutionary. Marcus Garvey in him.
Right now.
Mandela.
Right now.
Me a tell you no, see him man there.
Real warrior in
Luther King Jr., the whole of them. Thomas Sankara and Gaddafi. This is what Gaddafi wants, and America used Obama, a black man, to bomb up Gaddafi. Gaddafi said, listen man, that I want to unite Africa. And you see a message the man talk about. And now America again, I'm going to put up General Langley. Well, I am sending a message to General Langley. Me I send a message to America. A time for we send a message to America. We have to send a message to America. If you touch Ibrahim Traore, you touch we don't got Jamaica. And every American in a Jamaica needs to be very careful because you touch with brother. And we can't catch Kwaku, we catch the shirt. Straight. And this ain't need to stand up.
That's it there.
We have to reach a stage where we can't just be mere talk. We need no action. And that is why these colonial puppets take with the idiot every god day. Right now, 200 miles outside the Jamaican waters, in a few waters, 200 miles from here, so we have the yellowfin tuna, rare fish. When the colonizers come here with big boats and take it out, 2,300 USD a pound, 2,300. We could have made billions off of that. We backside American news channels are talking about Jamaica's dirt being gold. Gold with dirt, we backside. How much money we make off of backside?
Pennies.
Eh? I would still want to put back these colonial criminals into parliament. And we don't rise up. We don't see no fire burn. Jamaicans right now in a Guyana. Jamaicans are celebrating Guyana uprising over the little girl that died at the hotel. And we are saying we're supporting. So what about the 143? The 153 Jamaican children who went missing? Eh? We don't start the uprising, yes sir. If Guyana say yes, Jamaica, we are looking up to no. Jamaica should have been the big brother of the Caribbean. Now we a lagger back, so see we are. See we are. Everybody else a lead. Nobody to defend you and what to stand for. Ibrahim Traore, we cannot just come here, so we need to send a message to everybody to make them know, sir, we stand with Ibrahim. This is our leader. This is our leader for the first time right now in Burkina Faso. They just made the first set of gold bars. The man has increased their agriculture produce significantly. Jamaica right now should not feed the entire world. Rasta should not lead agriculture because of those are full of things that. With the Rasta movement in Jamaica, every day we say, we're Rasta there. We can't get up every day and we just burn the weed. We need to burn the fire. I wonder if you don't understand what I say. You know how much respect people have in Europe. Rasta is more respected than a blonde. In Europe, Rasta is more respected than a blonde. We don't have to understand the powers that run through, you know. And we can't just stand up down here, so. And when we do something, we have to revolutionize this part of the hemisphere because down here, so we're there. We are still connected to the motherland, Africa. That is what led us here. Because we are now seeing, thank God for social media, what is happening to our brothers and our sisters. How can we be the richest nations on earth, yet we are the poorest? How can we sit and watch America and France and all these other white colonial criminals call conferences to want to unalive our brother? Want to unalive our brother? And we need to do something about that. Right now, the parliament of the give until we get the support of the so-called leaders of the country to make them know that we stand with them. And failure to stand with us mean that you're standing with the colonial criminals.
Well said, yeah.
And I lie you they're going to stand with them, what I say. Let me see a good book tell us say if a man know we came against you. So when we are beat to anything like we don't understand, say, a time for we to move. And move in unison as one. Too much talk. A time for we come together, plan secretly if we need to plan secretly. A time for fire, burn.
Burn down parliament.
Mr. Time for fire, burn. We cannot be a part of a system that is constantly raping us. And we don't not feel because they say, well, we get old. We are 40 years old, we are a little boy, 40 years old. But I have been through it from 1985 till now. I have seen the criminal minds that have been set up to run the country. We can't just play up on social media and talk. Time for us to act. And just like how Trump and the others can send back Jamaicans come to Jamaica. By the same plane, Americans should have left here and go back over south. I'm sorry if it go. And they need to get visa. Only know the disrespect when we see a Chinaman can come here and set up big old business. Big old business in Jamaica and they have no license. And they become a little 1 day, 2 day attack and Jamaicans are comfortable with it. You think no, we can't go foreign and do that? Only know much Jamaicans are over foreign right now, right in the Caribbean, who go and ever try to start business without papers and get locked up. That jail. And we sit down comfortable. The China business place right now, we should have liked it. What do you mean? And when you talk like this, I'm saying you're inciting violence. But when you incite violence, we can abuse them kind of way, yeah. Because you know, if you link you out of one belt or one tick, in order to inflict us with violence, you know. The things and the decisions that you're making, they're violent decisions. It affects us. It kills our purchasing power. We can't buy. We can't pay our bills. And every goddamn we have to try, we have to fight to survive. When Jamaica is the richest freaking nation. Jamaica rich. No found in there knows that real gold there. Real. So why investors are run come here, Jamaicans are poor? And we sit down and watch Americans and these people call us developing nations. Third world nations. I snow them off. Snow.
We have sunshine and rain.
Why you should be concerned what we are doing in Africa or in Jamaica? Ain't be concerned about your country. Go and be concerned about your snow. We concerned about your gold. We concerned about you ostracizing and tearing out the people them down here so. And it's time to rise up. Me not come and say feel like a fancy talk. Me want to see fire burn. Me the downtown with Joseph Patterson when they lock him up. From UIC. Enough Rastaman me meet on the same mission. But I try to go God knows and everybody turn up the same way. I watch the police boy lock up a man. Because him come to say, we are fight. We can't sit back and watch and be a rock stone to reach the police and the head straight. Because not until we reach a point where they understand that we are standing for something, if we constantly allow them to quiet way, we will never have the revolution that Mr. Mania bring about.
Talk, Marvin.
Changes don't come with talk. The man took a few soldiers with him and marched to the parliament. He never killed nobody. But that day, he made up his mind that comes what may. If somebody have to die today, somebody have to die. We saw a video. I don't know if it was AI modified, but the man said to the finance minister, you have 48 hours to tell us where the country money there.
Nigel gone.
Nigel Clark has left Jamaica where our agriculture produce is coming, foreign agriculture produce coming into Jamaica, GCT free.
75% of the food we eat.
And not even just 75% of the food that we eat to come here. When we look at the report I put on, $5.9 billion in imported goods come here. And when you look at the export, 1 point sitting. 1 point that. And we feel comfortable with that with politicians. I tell we all kind of rubbish that we hear every year. You know how much farmers right now in Jamaica have to sit down and watch them tools are rotten?
You sure?
The amount of farmers in Jamaica right now that are watching their tools rotting. We have to understand that time to liberate the people. And guess who are carrying the food them coming to Jamaica? Guess who own the companies who are bringing the agriculture produce? Guess who are the middlemen? The members of freaking parliament, where we are paying millions of dollars to protect the people them. The man them lock off for we earning potential and increase for them one. And we sit down on the fire and I like. No fire and I like, we have burn weed every day.
Burn weed.
We want a revolution. Real revolution. I mean, I want to print it up. Lives will be lost in a revolution. Lives will be lost.
Who willing? Who willing?
And that's the question I want to ask. Who willing? Me ready, you know. Me ready, you know. Me ready to live 40 years already, you know. Hey, every day we're going to just get up and, boy, the system, boy, the system. Boy, what the hell are we doing? 200 illegal firearms come to Jamaica per month.
America.
200 per month. That's what them say. So if we even work with that, it means 2,400 guns, illegal guns come here per year. So for the past 10 years, 24,000 illegal firearms are here. 14,000 police in Jamaica, 7,000 soldiers. More guns are in the country. Illegal weapons are in Jamaica than the legal ones. 108 youth get murdered by the police force. And everybody happy, But if you constantly unalive the people them who down at the bottom,
Unalive.
when the people them up at the top are the ones who have fun doors down at the bottom with a gun. How you gonna clean up a stream? Unless it's a political stunt because election are come. We need to get down crime rate. Andrew Boyle is gonna come say, him certain that by the end of this year, murders will be under 1,000. So why you never do it drunk for 9 years ago?
I'm controlling.
Of course he controls it. You know come off of the Jamaican citizens them. How much housing, how much was some by July 1st. So why you never do it 9 years ago? You can't fix road ever now. You can't fix hospital. And the idiots are still believing that. And the one that we not uprise. Mark Golden can't change it.
Too comfortable.
Mark Golden can't change it. Because he's a part of the system too. When the Prime Minister increase the salary, and every politician take for them one. And thump off one of them face back a curtain. And them eat and drink at the same bar.
Yeah.
Them living in the same communities.
Some of them are batty man too.
A man they take $1.5 million from US to promote Batimanism in Jamaica.
Lightning
And a Rasta man sit down and smoke.
and thunder.
How the light fire? How the know we feel about that?
And thunder. Lightning and thunder.
One of the greatest disrespect ever to the Jamaican people.
I fly them flag a Ligani.
Yeah.
Of course, I'm going to leave them by. They have a Batman flag. Fly in Jamaica. We see just this a weekend, but they have carnival.
Yeah, be a
With some
Batman.
Batman and wind up and that. Observe and use a car show with children them. We use them for them same thing and confuse their mind. And fire the bun. Fire the bun in Jamaica.
Lightning and thunder.
When me a grow up, everybody a foreign knows say you go to Jamaica, go do them sitting there.
No, sir.
And a Rasta used to be the one that burn fire upon that.
Bonfire.
Allow me to tell?
No, sir.
So when you hear me come and say, where the Rasta man them there? What on there? We have a meet. If I even come back on the Yasso and decide when we are going to run across the country and take over a country, we have to take it over. And this election is going to be the bloodiest election in Jamaica. I'm not asking you.
Lightning and thunder.
I'm not asking you. Me and you to discern things, you know.
I true you talk, man.
Me not work and call myself no prophet. But when you know, you know. 24,000 illegal guns in the country for the past 10 years. The police they walk around and analyze them little brothers because what should I do, you know? Tease them, if you can't tease them. Because I can't tell them, no gunman now shoot off for Jamaica police. One know say them now shoot off for them alive. Because if the gunman, them see police that come from a mile. Them see them come from a mile. So if you want to take them out, then take them out long time. I thought, and the youths them don't realize it. The system set up to feed you. Use you to do the nastiness and then take you out.
Yes.
So that them can look good for the next election.
Yes. So it go. I saw it go. Same way so it
Who
go.
knows this I say go?
I see him where so it go. Same way so it go. Same way so it go, brother.
Andrew Owens come out because the man do the building over Cameron's Park where fit him son. Fit him son has acquired over 20 acres. And they say no man come and talk. You know what I'm saying? He can talk strong about anybody who's coming here. Anybody who come here if you come, what the man them that way? You come extort. So why you not speak about other extortions when I go across the country and speak that strongly?
Avoid
Why
taxes.
you so concerned about this particular building? Because you have interest in it.
Yeah.
And your son have how much land in it?
For your bun.
No, me here, so when name was a tough and wife. I come to Parliament now. Unless it's our family business. Unless it's our family business. Bernard Charles left and two of him pitting in there. Everybody pitting them are coming there. And unless it's I see them thing. It's a system. And we have to get rid of them by the hook or by the friggin' crook. When the people that left at night time, they be like gated community. They are protected by few taxpayer dollars and pay police to guard and protect them. While we have to deal with common criminals. While we have here trying to get them tax money for thief again. You think any other country could have thief $3 trillion and nobody will go to prison and get hanged for that? And the man them want to shove it on your throat and say, hey, don't talk about it. Listen to me, man. I don't know how long we have left to live here, so you know. But one thing we know, dead sure. So you see before the breath left your body,
Do something.
I don't want you to just come and talk. Because you see the spirit in this man.
Nah me.
This pull me as saying that this is a spirit of me have long time, you know. Yes, sir. And we have to come together. No.
No.
I look back all of us and say, elders. Elders. Elders, some man like me. I'm going to teach me. I say, youth. I saw it go. I want to say, come. Because if good book tells a young man, I call upon you because you are.
Strong.
Yeah, man, they don't want to put the powers back in a woman. I help you, man. I'm ready for run around the country now. A time for revolution start now. No. I'm going to say last thing, I'm done. Marcus Mosiah Garvey said this. When all else fails to unite the people, conditions will. When everything else fails to unite with the conditions, we are telling this, you know, we are there, you know. You hear people that say, we're almost like 80. We're worse than 80. Because 80 almost a come out of them problem. We don't start yet. Art of love.
Yes, sir. More strength.
Give that.
Yes, sir.
Give that.
What time now? What time?
Very powerful.
What time now?